I have put together a group of exercises that's going to help you if you have any kind of elbow pain. If it's a tennis elbow or a golfer's elbow or a wrist pain, you can manage the symptoms by doing the simple exercises at home. While the intro rolls in, can you comment below that what problems have you been struggling with and what have you done for this problem so far? If you don't know me, I'm Aditi Patel. I'm a physical therapist for 20 years, also a yoga teacher and a chronic pain holistic coach, and known as a smart functional fitness in the online world. Please subscribe to this channel to stay connected, and you can notified whenever the new videos rolls in that can help you to manage your life better and live the healthier life. All right, so I have 13 exercises here, okay? You might come across some exercises that you may not be able to do it, and that's okay. Move on to the different one. Also, some kind of a little bit of a discomfort or a moderate stretching is welcome. But I don't want you to experience a sharp or a pinching pain. Whenever you do that, try to modify the positions a little bit, change an angle a little bit, or back off a little bit. You don't have to push your body through the pain in order to reap the benefits, okay? You can go to the pain and stop right there and see if you can modify and change the angle a bit. Let's go ahead and get a pillow or a cushion or something to protect your knees, okay? One more thing, I want you to really try to get these positions as best as you can. But if you're in too much pain and this is not working out for you, it's okay. Do it sitting in a chair. It doesn't mean you cannot do the exercises if you cannot hold this position. But these positions have a lot of benefits, so I encourage you to do so if you can. Okay? Number one is called a finger flicking. So we're going to start with, in a tall kneeling positions, make sure your core is engaged but the shoulder muscles are relaxed. Your wrist is at the height of the shoulders. You're going to keep your wrist straight and you're going to flick your fingers like this, okay? Like you're flicking water on somebody, and we're going to do about 30 of those. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And relax. This is going to help to warm up your wrist muscles. The next exercise I want you to do is bring your right foot forward and bring the right foot right under the right knee. Now I want you to either bring your thumb inside your palm or outside and make a fist, whatever is comfortable to you. Okay, now you're going to make a wrist rolls. Nice and easy, and connect with your breath. We're going to do 5 times in one direction and 5 times in the other directions. And switch. And great. Bring your knee down, and now I want you to do like a muscle man stretch. So your wrist is down. You had made a wrist with the thumb inside for me. Do what works for you. And then wrist down, elbows out to the side, and you're going to open up your elbows, but don't move your wrist. And open, 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 open as far as you can. When your elbow straightens out all the way, open your wrist and pour it out like you're holding the jewels in your hand and you're pouring them out. Now make a fist and roll it back in. And breathe as you extend, breathe out as you extend your elbows. Now the wrist opens and pour it out. And make a fist again. You're going to do this total of 3 times. And open it out. And pour it out. All right? I want you to bring your left foot forward. Now here, you're going to put your hands like you're reading a book in the front of you. You're going to bring them down, wrists touch each other, and then you go around. It's like an open book stretch. We're going to do it 5 times in a one direction and 5 times in the other direction. Now I want you to move into the your hands and knees, and you can definitely use a pillow for your knees. Make sure your knees are right under your hips and your hands going to be right under your shoulders. One more thing I want to say is make sure your fingers are stretched out. Majority of the people I see that they put their hands together and the weight goes through their wrist. And if you are a yoga practitioner, you might have a wrist pain, so I really want you to focus on spreading your hands out and engage every single fingertips with your weight bearing. So using the entire hand and not just the wrist for your weight bearing, okay? All right, let's get started. So wrist is right under the shoulders. And then tummy tight, so don't tap your pelvis, make sure its core is nice and engaged. The neck is in a straight line with the rest of the spine, and shift forward as far as you can. This is a wrist mobility exercise, and it's going to help to open up your wrist quite a bit. We're going to do this for about 5 times. Exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back, and inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward. All right, now come back till your wrist is right under your shoulders, and I want you to lift up your wrist up and down. This is going to help to stretch out those joints in the fingertips, okay? One more time. And great. Now next is, I want you to get back to the weight right under the shoulders, but do a wrist circles. So you're moving your wrist in a one to the other direction, okay? And keep turning all the way. One more time. We're gonna keep changing one arm at a time. And back, and back. So now I want you to stay here. Keep the core tight and sit back. Do not let the wrist come up. And you're gonna hold this position for a 5 deep breath, okay? So inhale. Make sure you're doing belly breathing. All right, come on out of this position. Now bring your wrist back the way it was before. Now I want you to do a kneading. So you're going to pick up like you're picking up the dough, picking up something from the sand, like really digging in. And really use the effort here. Don't do it just for sake of doing it, okay? Really pick up things up and down. We're going to be doing 5 times on each side. One more. All right, for the last one, I want you to come back in the kneeling position, and then your right wrist is gonna go on the side and hold this. So you're upside down, and if you can do both at the same time, that's fantastic, or you can do one at a time, okay? Again, make sure you do the breathing through your belly. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. And a 5 deep breath. Let it go, come out slowly. All right, now come on up in a tall kneeling. I want you to put your right hand in the right foot in the front. Make sure your right foot is just under your knee. Now your right hand, I want you to bring it down and hold it down here and breathe. We're gonna take 5 deep breaths here. I know we are exercising on both the sides, and it is important to keep the balance in the body. So even though you have a pain only on the right side, I recommend to stretch out both the sides as if you can. All right, now let's switch the other side. And breathe. Let it go. And let's switch the sides. I want your left foot in the front. Left foot is right under your left knee. This time I want you to put your wrist down, hand down, and stretch your wrist flexors. And breathe. Breath. Fantastic. Let's do the other side. Bring your knee down, and I want you to hold your like that, and I want you to just make a wave and let go any tension you're holding on the wrist. This is a great exercise whenever you feel tight and tender. Just go through these waves, and that's going to help to ease up the tension in the wrist. All right, so that finishes our exercises for the wrist pain and the elbow pain. I highly encourage you to check out the descriptions below for the resources regarding the chronic pain. I have a 10-week chronic pain program. If you're suffering from chronic pain, please check out the link below for more details. And thank you again for practicing these exercises with me. Namaste.